I had high school back then. and I kind of met some guys on the school bus because we lived in the country, and one of them said to me, "You want to start a band?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "What do you want to play?" And I said, "Bass guitar." He said, "I want to play bass guitar." So we had two bass players and no one else. He decided to play guitar. Then he had a friend called Johnny Kuzelnicki, which for us in the and his name by the name was Rudolph. Rudolph knew Johnny, and so he said, and Johnny's got another friend called Henry Lazinski. And my ears went ding, because I'd heard his sister, Rosanna Lazinski, singing on the radio when I was milking the cows on Dad's farm. And then when Rosanna came to high school, on her first day of high school, they made her sing at the assembly, and she got up the front and sang, and I said, yes. It only took about another 4 years to meet her, but anyway, you've got to have a vision, don't you? You've got to start young and have a vision. And so the guys kept saying to me, they'd come to my house for rehearsal and they'd say, "Yeah, we want to have a band, but we don't want any girls in the band." And I'd say, "Who's going to sing?" And he said to me, "You can sing a bit, I can sing a bit." And I'm going, "Yeah, I've heard us, but who's going to sing?" And they just kept saying, "No girls." And then eventually one of them got his license, and we had to drive maybe, 30 kilometres to Rosanna's farm, and because we came from a long way to the school there. We went to her farm where her brother was playing drums, and of course he could bang his drums and everybody else could sort of play not much. And I said, "Why don't we just ask Rosanna to come in and let her play the songs from A to Z, and then at least we can learn while we're doing it, right?" Meanwhile, she was in the kitchen saying this, "I'm going to get in that band, I'm going to get in that band, I'm going to get in that band." And she was well known, we weren't. And so they eventually agreed to let her in. We ran through 10 songs. That week, someone rang up Rosanna and said, "Hey, do you want to come and sing at the fashion parade?" And she said, "Yes, can I bring my band?" And they said, "Yes." So the next thing, we had a concert. And it was terrible, apart from Rosanna. The guitarist was hiding behind the curtain. I was trying to do my best to play. We all plugged into one amplifier. But my sister, who's a lot older than me, had become the photographer for the local paper. So guess what? On the front page of the paper, where no one could hear it, they saw the photo, "Rock band plays at fashion parade," and we were underway. And so then we had our first band. It was called Solid State, and we played in all the local areas. And one day we said, "Let's become professional." And Rosanna said, "What does that mean?" We said, "I don't know, but let's become professional." So we just decided we'll become professional, and there's nothing like the power of a decision. Because it wasn't long after that until an agent rang up, believe it or not, from Brisbane. We were living in country Victoria, and an agent rang up from Brisbane and he said, "I need a band." And they said, "When?" He said, "Yesterday." And they said to us, "You want to go?" And we said, "Yes." So we just packed everything up and left, and I don't think he really meant yesterday, but we were suddenly here. And the guy put us into some gig over in the valley there somewhere, so he could come and look at us, and he said, "I'll send you up to Gladstone," because our style of music in Melbourne was a lot different to what was being played in Brisbane. So we went to Gladstone, an industrial town, and we started to play in the pub there, but they absolutely loved us the way we were. So we just kept right on. And at the end of that year, the drummer got married. We had to go back to Melbourne for his marriage, back to Gladstone. Then we went to Hobart for the winter. Now, that was not a good move. And so began about 7 years of playing professionally. It just happened like that.